Olá, seja bem-vindo ao meu canal Cripto Empreendo. Eu sou Pedro Campos e hoje trago para você um vídeo muito especial. Por que muito especial? Muito bom, já falo para você. Vamos antes de tudo, as coisas primeiras, agradecer a Deus pela vida, pela nossa família, porque com Deus todo, sem Deus nada. Lembre, não importa em que país você fique, apenas você procure a Ele, você encontrará. Deus abençoe. É meu sincero voto para você, a que tudo a que você empreenda possa prosperar. Não em meu nome, mas em nome de Deus Todo-Poderoso. Agora sim, por que esse vídeo é especial? E por que em breve teremos Vladimir, CEO de PodPine. PodPine é a primeira plataforma bancária criptográfica do mundo. Em cima você encontrará uma playlist de vídeos de PodPine legendados. Também porque fizemos um esforço incrível para poder produzir este vídeo através de um intérprete e poder ficar o canal em português e surpreender toda a nossa comunidade no Brasil que fica neste canal, principalmente para todas as comunidades investidoras PointPine no Brasil. Então, fique à vontade, porque preparei várias perguntas interessantes para o seu de PointPine. Então, sem mais preâmbulo, vamos começar agora a entrevista. Bem-vindo, Vladimir.
Hello, Pedro. Very nice to meet you. Thank you for inviting me over to speak to you. Well, great speaking to you too as well. Thank you.
Vladimir, ¿por qué invertir en PointPine?
Well, PointPay is a cryptocurrency banking platform with more than 1 million active users worldwide. We have experienced significant growth over the past year, and we see more promising prospects in 2022, so this year. We plan to release the PointPay launch board this quarter. The demo version was released a couple of weeks ago. So the launch board is a new token launching platform, like like a Binance Launchpad, that will allow new, innovative, and promising projects to raise funds for further development. And we are also launching a PointPay NFT platform as well that is going to be integrated into our system, which will help us to enter into this new emerging landscape. Furthermore, probably our aggressive marketing as well as the integration of new products into our ecosystem would help us grow our customer base further. What else? Together with regular token burns, we are confident that PXP, our native token, can maintain its value in the long run. So I think that's probably why you should invest in PXP.
Nos últimos meses, certamente, houve mudanças significativas no PointPay, a nível da escalabilidade da plataforma e progresso significativo na entrada em novos mercados. Pensa que tudo isso conquista será significativo para criar mais confiança entre os investidores PointPay, especialmente aqueles que investirão em OICO.
Sure, definitely. We are constantly working to improve our services. We also communicate with our investors 24/7 on Telegram. I'm there every single evening. We offer our support to all users, so we have the full coverage. Personally, I try to participate in our Telegram chats and answer all of the messages I receive. You can, text me anytime you want at CEO PointPay, and I will do my best to answer your query to the best of my ability. We appreciate the feedback from our investors, and I hope that this will increase the confidence in the PointPay as a company. So.
Vladimir, ¿es una práctica común de point pine quemar os tokens PXP con frecuencia o hay otro motivo?
Well, as promised to our community after the ICO, we had burned, I think, about 125 million unsold tokens on August 24th last year. So, in addition to that, since I think September the 2nd, just before I became the CEO, we have burned, I think, just about 20.5 million PXP tokens in total. And I think the overall value is roughly somewhere around $840,000. So, and the reason for that is that we are aiming to decrease the the PXP token supply as our network grows. So we hope does the demand for our tokens, and with the right incentives and supply reduction, we can create an economic model that will benefit all of the stakeholders in our ecosystem. So, to answer your question, yeah, we will continue with our token burns. I think they will be done a lot less frequently as we did it last year. But we are absolutely aiming to continue with them, and we will continue doing burns this year. So, yeah.
Vladimir, muitas empresas que incluyen criptomoedas en su modelo de negocio estão tentando expandir-se ao mercado na América Latina. O que você pode nos dizer sobre esse mercado, visto que a adoção de criptomoedas está crescendo rapidamente e é praticamente inevitável?
Trees. Well, thank you, Pedro, again. I really appreciate that I'm doing this interview with a representative from our rapidly growing and one of our biggest communities in America, Latin America. Our project is very popular with the Portuguese and Spanish speaking countries. Latin America is one of the strongest cryptocurrency markets worldwide, so it's not surprising, quite a lot of people in Latin America invested in our country. El Salvador is the first country in the region to accept cryptocurrencies as a legal tender. But it won't be the last, I hope. Countries like Paraguay, Argentina, Panama, and Cuba have already started to consider adopting cryptocurrencies as an official legal tender as well. Bitcoin has the potential to democratize the finance in Latin America and allow individuals to take control of their money. And I think El Salvador is taking the first steps towards going mainstream, paving the way for other countries to follow suit in providing financial connectivity and resources to their citizens. And sometimes I think access to banking is also the question, and sometimes the inflation could be the problem as well. So people are investing into alternative assets where they can, reap greater results when they're investing, and also, to save their currencies. Maybe sometimes the dollars might not be as readily available. That's why we see quite a lot of people from, nations where the inflation might be the problem, investing into cryptocurrency, sometimes in stable coins, so I think that's quite understandable.
Vladimir, muitos de nossos seguidores, em nosso canal principalmente os venezuelanos, escreveram perguntando por que não se conseguem baixar aplicativo PointPine. Muitos tiveram problema para cadastrar na web. Por que isso?
Well, Pedro, again, thank you for the question. We have some issues, and there is no doubt to deny it. Unfortunately, I cannot explore every single case, but this year we're planning to finish our ecosystem. so that the number one priority to make everything work smoothly. And I hope that soon there will be no problems with people from, as you mentioned, Venezuela to use the Point Pay products. And I think there might be some legal problems. I'm not sure with the App Store or the Android, but I don't think there should be any problem with any person downloading the Point Pay app, as it is, the bank for the 7 billion people. So if there is a problem, I think my people will investigate why this is happening, unless it's some regulatory reason why we cannot do so. So, yeah.
Vladimir, todos nós sabemos o que significa para um projeto de criptomoeda ser listado na Binance e Binance Smart Chain. O que PointPine está fazendo sobre isso?
Well, in order to be listed on exchanges, we must first be listed on three and tier 2 exchanges. So that's the top 20 and the top 50 exchanges. Afterwards, we are also, maybe exploring some regional exchanges as well. So some regional exchanges in Eastern Europe, like the Whitebit, or maybe some regional exchanges in Eastern Europe as well. So our efforts would assist us in order, for us to achieve this goal of maintaining and growing the PXP trading volume and the community. And this is an absolute must for us, in order for us to be considered for a listing on Binance. But yes, we are working incredibly hard. We're currently holding talks with a number of the tier 1 exchanges, and we are aiming to achieve the tier 1 listing by the end of this year. And I think 99.9% certain that we will be able to do so. So that's the answer for your question. Thank you.
Excelente, Vladimir. Recentemente, muitos projetos tiveram que migrar das redes Ethereum para outras redes. Todos sabemos que as taxas de gás são astronômicas, muitas pessoas não podem pagar e consideramos que não é tão democrático. O que você nos pode dizer sobre essa situação?
Well, we are considering developing our own blockchain in the future, most certainly. The current rates of the Ethereum network are incredibly hard. The gas fees are astronomical. Many people cannot afford it, and I think it is not terribly democratic. And yes, we are considering it, but I think our main aim right now is to complete our ecosystem, and after we will establish our platform, we will be developing our own network, maybe something similar to the BEP2, which is pretty much like an Ethereum 20, BEP20, which is pretty much like an Ethereum ETH20, network. So I think PXP20 network will be in the works. It's not terribly hard. In terms of the business development and in terms of the programming, but we will have to have enough people in order for us not to make a loss on that system. So when we will reach a certain amount of people, and when we will reach a certain amount of audience, I'm sure that this will be on the cards. We are not planning it for this year, but hopefully we will do it for the next year. And once the redesign of the existing platform and the release of our blockchain hopefully will happen. But first we'll have to finish our platform.
Muito bom, Vladimir. Vladimir, a UDEF está desempenhando papel muito importante hoje. O que você pode nos dizer sobre a agricultura de rendimento? Você acha que é possível que PointPine ofereça essa possibilidade aos investidores em futuro não muito distante, a eles possam maximizar seus lucros?
Well, yes, I agree. This is a good perspective, but unfortunately, as I said before in the previous question, at the moment we are not planning it, but I think it will be possible in the future. I think our main goal at the moment is growing our customer base, expanding all of our core products, and sticking to our current roadmap and, completing our ecosystem as it was defined in our white paper. And afterwards, the sky is the limit. After we will establish ourselves as a fully functioning business, we will be able to, expand into yield farming, into own blockchains and whatever. But at the moment, our focus is on completing our ecosystem as a whole. So.
Vladimir, o que você nos pode dizer sobre o futuro do PointPine em termos de metaverso e NFTs?
Well, in 2022, we plan to release the PointPay affiliated NFT platform. We're already partnering with the major NFT artists and other artists as well, and we hope to fuel the future growth of our platform. But as I said before, we want to establish our crypto bank properly, and when we will have that, hopefully in the future we will have our foundations for the metaverse. We will, I would like to see you walking into the PointPay bank in the metaverse, and those stupid, silly avatars. I would like to see that. We already have plans, we've already started, some business development in that regard. But I don't see that happening until at least the beginning of the next year. But we've already started working on that, So I've had some business meeting regarding metaverse and maybe purchasing some land there. So we're working on that, but don't expect it to happen.
Vladimir, a PointPine considerou desenvolver seu próprio blockchain no futuro?
Well, yes, as I said it before, we want to focus on developing our own blockchain. However, we have to first, finish our platform, and I would like to see PXP 20 maybe at the end of 2023. So, but yes, our main mission at the moment is, making sure that we will complete our system, that our token will reach the promised value of 0.5, so all of our investors will get at least their money back, and we will complete our platform as it was stated in the white paper. Well, Pedro, thank you very much for the opportunity to go through all of the questions with you. I am incredibly grateful for your contributions towards PointPay and all of the questions that you've asked me. I go through your posts in all of the chats quite often, and I go through the Brazilian chats as well. People, have some people who make the translations of the most popular posts there. So I'm very much involved in the community, but unfortunately I cannot speak Portuguese. I try to, I think I posted a voice memo there once. I don't think it was received incredibly well. But we are incredibly proud of our Portuguese-speaking and Spanish-speaking communities. And thank you very much for believing in our company, and thank you very much for investing in PointPay. Thank you, Pedro.
Muito obrigado, Vlad, pela confiança. Eu espero que em um futuro não muito distante possamos fazer uma nova entrevista. Obrigado, saudação para você. E você, meu bom amigo ou boa amiga, lembre-se de dar uma mocinha a este vídeo. Inscreva-se nesse canal e você está cordialmente invitado a fazê-lo. Muito obrigado. Também para o canal PointPine. Eles também têm seu canal no YouTube e você também pode acompanhar seu chat no Telegram no idioma de sua preferência. Obrigado por assistir aos meus vídeos. Até a próxima.